beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Marianne, here to do a collective reading today. We're just going to ask our spirit guides what messages we have for us today. So if you're new to my channel, welcome, and if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. Before we begin, we will clear the space and say a little prayer for clarity and truth. So we will begin. I ask the divine to clear my own energies and continue to surround me with white and golden light. I kindly ask to connect with the highest levels of love, light, God, and truth, so that I use these cards for the highest good of all, and that they may be infused with love, light, God, and truth. Amen. So we will begin by taking a look at the energies that is currently surrounding you. What energy is surrounding the collective today for this reading? Okay, we have insight and trickery. So I'll take the book. So insight is card 50, and it reads, Crows are not known. Crows are known for stealing another bird's stash and then hiding it, covering it up with leaves to throw off its tracks. Trickery brings your attention that someone may be trying to deceive you. When trickery appears, it is a signal to be aware, to be more conscious of the actions of those around you, because someone may be trying to employ a bit of deception to get what they want. If you have a contract to sign, give it a closer look. There may be a clause in there that was not discussed that you may find unfavorable. Trickery takes many shapes and sizes, from the innocent trickery to get someone out of the house so that a birthday party can be prepared, to an employer using their position to get you to work overtime by promising a promotion that will never materialize. This card may also indicate that your situation could benefit from allowing for some innovative and creative thinking. A little deception for the sake of the greater good may be warranted. And then number 26 is insight. And for insight, this reads, Crows and ravens are problem solvers. Crows make tools and learn from each action. In this illustration, you see the crow dropping rocks into the water. After testing a couple of rocks, the crow begins to understand the relationship between the stones and the water. It learned that with each rock, the water would rise, and as a result, the buoyant shrimp would rise too. Insight asks that you take the time to examine your situation, test out different strategies to gain wisdom. When you understand the relationship between all contributing factors, you will be able to identify actions that yield little benefit or remove any obstacles that may have been in your way, and in turn apply strategies that expedite success. This feels like a transitional journey for you. So right now you may be, as it mentioned, that you may be dealing with someone who is deceiving, and I'm hearing putting the wool over your eyes. And I feel this is more of a relationship. It could also be, and then it's the relationship between, it could be a colleague, a lover, a friend, but you can see past this. For me, these pebbles look like a brain. So you're in thought and you're being enlightened with this, and you're being guided as to how you're going to strategize against the deception. So even though this crow, and it appears that they're turning their back away, you're still looking back. and you're noticing. You may not be saying anything, but you're watching and you're noticing the deception that is in front of you. So we're going to go ahead and get a little bit more clarity with this and go a little bit further and get a little bit, have a little bit more answers to the trickery. Okay, yes. So tell us a little bit more about trickery and why is trickery here? What do we need to know about this trickery? I'm wondering, I'm sensing that you're being given information. So if you're in a relationship, I feel if this individual is currently in your life, and plays a significant role in your life, I feel like they're up to something. They're up to something, but if it's someone, a potential person, perhaps, I feel like they're telling you things, but it's not fully true. So you're kind of looking into it a little bit more. If you are with a current individual, I feel like there's a third party situation as well with this that you're not aware of. It could be someone that they're currently speaking to. Nothing's really happening yet, but I feel like there's conversations happening. A friend that they're confiding into, or someone they met and they're confiding into. It could be that as well. Okay, so tell us more about trickery and why trickery is here. What does the collective need to know about trickery? So this is the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like this trickery is, can't think of the word, methodical. And it's very well planned that they're planning that. Tell us more about the trickery. Let me pull more cards for this trickery so we can see. There we go. Okay. Oh, all Pentacles. So we also have the Two of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay. So even though this individual is being very methodical in how they're speaking to you and their actions so that you don't find out, I feel like this is like the abacus, and they're just kind of like moving things. It's very slow moving. They're not rushing it. Every step that they're doing, every words that they're saying is very accurate and they're thinking about what they're saying so they don't miss a step. They're definitely looking and speaking to somebody about this. And the way they're intertwined, so there's a very close connection with the individual that they're speaking to. And I just feel like the individual that they're speaking to has a hidden agenda. Let's find out a little bit more about the Eight of Pentacles. Tell us more about the Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles energy. Whoa, okay, here we go. Oh, lots of cards. Okay, so we'll start off this way. This is the Four of Wands. Yes, this is someone that they probably met, I feel, at a social gathering, whether it's at the market or at the bar. I feel like it's more at a bar than a market. And then this is something that their relationship or whatever they're building together, or speaking together. This individual I feel like this individual is gathering things, starting to hide things, starting to prepare. Like there's a preparation here that's occurring, whether they're preparing to get themselves set up if you're in a current relationship, preparing themselves to pack their things and leave. If it's somebody that you have met and they're speaking to you and you're talking to them about their lives, I feel like they too are perhaps they're packing a lot out on you, if that makes sense. So it's kind of like there's a duality in this. So if you're in a relationship, your person or the person that you're involved with is speaking to someone who they met, who has a hidden agenda, and perhaps they are unpacking a lot of information to them, or they're also preparing, right? They're preparing themselves, setting themselves up as a just in case this doesn't work out. Now, on the flip side, if you are speaking to someone and maybe they're involved, they are that person, right? Like they play your person, if that makes sense. So they too are unleashing a lot of information and also preparing. So they may be telling you things that about their current situation. It doesn't necessarily mean you're currently involved with them, but whoever this person is, they're telling you a lot of information about that. Then out came the Six of Wands and the Three of Swords. The end result there's going to be with it's going to come out, right? So I feel like you need to be prepared for battle is what I'm feeling. Like if you look at this one, they're just all coming out, and I feel like they're ready, right? It's going to be once it is exposed, once you get into this insight and you start, you perhaps speak to them about it, I feel like it's just going to be an explosive conversation. And it's going to bring heartache, right? You're going to feel like you've been stabbed in the back, not just once, but twice. And it's going to feel, you're going to feel disheveled, if that makes sense. Tell us more about the Three of Swords here. Okay. So the Three of Swords here, you've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. Honestly, I just feel like I just feel like after this whole situation, you're just going to pack up and leave, right? But in this packing up and leaving, you are going to feel as if you received victory. But at the same time, with the Eight of Swords here, I just feel like with the Eight of Swords, with the darkness, it just feels like you're going to go through a lot emotionally. You may end up having a lot of mistrust after this whole situation is transpired. And you're going to have your guards up, right? No matter who comes your way. But you're going to be able to kind of push that past behind you, and you're going to be able to fight to get that past behind you. Let's find out a little bit more about insight. Oops. Why is insight here? So now that we know what we know, and we've been able to confront, what is this insight that's coming through? So we have the Nine of Cups, the Massacre Bones, and the Haunting Daggers. You have to. So the Nine of Cups. So with the Nine of Cups, it's a slow-moving energy, but with all this information and kind of like rebuilding yourself, you're going to learn from it's a lesson learned for you. And as slow as it is, it's, like I said, it's victory for you. And it's a blessing. But that blessing you're not going to see right away. Or as quickly as you'll be wondering, when is my blessing coming? It feels like it's so slow, but your blessing is right around the corner of that. Then we have the Massacre Bones. So let's read about that. So the Massacre. There we go. Oh, yeah. So the Massacre Bones is for leadership. It reads, the Massacre Bones commands a legion of followers, knowing everyone's strength and driving them to a common goal. You'll find a middleman here, only people using their toughest skills. It's time to move with intent and purpose. You have a goal, so use your skills to accomplish it. So there you go. So that is a nice compliment to the Nine of Cups, where you're seeing things, you know what you have to do, you know what you have to accomplish, and you have your sight set, and you have the strength to do it. It's going to be slow in doing so because of the Nine of Cups, but it will happen. But from time to time, you will look at the past with the Haunting Daggers, but it will slowly fade away from you. It will slowly disappear, the hurt, one sword at a time. So even though you have this, I feel like there's a relationship between the Eight of Swords and the Haunting of Daggers. So at the end of it all, there's going to be some pain, there's going to be some hurt, there's going to be some walls up. But as time goes on and you set out your goals, you're going to be able to release those pains, release the hurt, and eventually your walls will come down with that. Let's find it out. Oops. What you need to know. How will our beautiful souls move from the Eight of Swords to the Haunting of Daggers? What will they need to do to move? Oh, too much. Okay. What will we need to do to move from the Eight of Swords to the Haunting of Daggers? What needs to happen for us? What needs to happen? How do we release each dagger one at a time? So we got the Eight of Candles, the King of Needles, the Eight of Potions, and the Two of Presents. Got a lot of eights. So the Eight of Candles here, I feel like you're going to need to go within and sit and ponder. and kind of take it all in. You're being encouraged to go into your body, allowing yourself to feel. You can move these hurts and swords of the Eight of Swords and change them to the Eight of Candles, where now you are being enlightened from within, and you're looking at how this change in this journey is going to be of light for you. So you're being asked to move from fight, or from a fighting position, to more of a soul-filled positioning, where you are able to kind of move with your inner light. And how to do that is just to sit. Sit, whether you meditate, be alone for some time, take the time to, do the things that you love to do that you couldn't do when you were with this person. And just allow yourself to be in the moment. A lot of things will come up during this whole exercise, but just know that those are just the darkness and the darkness and the clouds and the yucky feelings that are slowly dissipating out of you, right? And you're sending them up to the universe to get rid of. Perhaps you can write a note and, to that person or to yourself, or journal, but then you're being encouraged to let it all go. So either taking all that emotion and burning it, or taking it, and if you live by a river, allowing the river to take it away and cast it away. Because at the end of the day, there's going to be joy for you. There's someone, this Two of Presents, I just feel like there's going to be a union. And not necessarily a love union, but you're going to find someone who's going to bring you joy, companionship. And I feel like it's going to start off as a friendship first, before it becomes anything else. So let's find and go a little bit deeper on the Two of Presents and what this union could possibly be about. Tell us more about the Two of Presents and why is it here? Oops, we'll take that one. Okay. Okay. So I just feel with the Justice card, so the Justice card came out for this, and it just tells me that this union is being highly regarded. And I feel like the imagery here is that it's been sent to you from above, this union, right? This has been called to you, or it was predetermined that this union, that this union was meant to be for you. And then with the Empress card here, I just feel like it's just very beautiful. It's going to evolve organically and naturally from friendship to lovers. And it's going to embody all of the Empress energies that is there, right? There's just going to be a lot of divine love. There's going to be equality in the roles that you play, support, and it's just, I feel like it's just been birthed, right? This relationship is being birthed for you, like a natural birthing for you. With the Ace of Candles, it's going to be the light, right? This individual will be the light to your darkness. It's kind of like with the rain to your flowers. You're just going to partner well together. You're going to partner very well together. And with the Knight of Presents, it's just, I feel with the Knight of Presents, it has, this union will, I'm hearing that this union will take place over the holidays. I can't say for certain if it would be 2023 3, I think more closer to the holidays, like by the holidays of 2024, that this will all come into fruition for you. And of course, energy shifts. So anything can happen from now to the holidays of 2024. But it's something to look out for you. So let's just bring out some cards here. Oracle cards to close and final messages for you. What are the final messages do we have for our beautiful souls listening today? And the card came out is number 8. I'm using the Sente Muerte Oracle. And card another 8. Oh my goodness. If you are into numerology, I encourage you to look up at what the number 8 means for you. I would do it, but I don't have my phone with me. Okay. Number 8 is light. Look at that. You got the Ace of Candles, and I told you that they would be your light. Okay, let's read on. So number 8 is light. The first world of emanations comes to the end of this card. This card represents the entrance point through which creation can manifest itself in the world. It encompasses potential and purity without limitations of shape, capable of illuminating and feeding anything it comes into contact with, like a sun with generosity and vitality. And then here is the advice of the dead. Reads, a source of pure energy feeds and lights your journey. Proceed in your projects without hesitation, and any shadow will be dispelled. And did I not tell you that this person, or you will be going through that journey of releasing and letting go, right? And you had so many 8s here, beloved, that I feel that you really need to look at what 8 is. I'm hearing the portal of August 8. So the portal of August 8 of next year is going to be very significant for you leading up to that. And again, I really encourage you to look up. You had about, for sure, you had about 4 8s. Pentacles. Cups. Six of Wands, King of Pentacles. Where is the 8? There you go. That's the 9 of Candles. You have the 8 of Swords. There's another 8 somewhere. You had like a few 8s, I thought. Regardless, 8 is a very significant number for you. I can't seem to find it right now, and I bet you I'll find it when I close off the video. Oh, here we go. 8 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, and your light. All right? Okay, let's pull out one more final message here. We're going to use the Medicine Woman Oracle. Oops. What is the final message do you have for our beautiful, beautiful souls out there? And you stayed with me to the end and show my appreciation for all of you. Any final messages? Final messages. There we go. Okay. You've got the number 8. Look at that. A healing. And it reads, I support you on the path of healing. And this is what this whole journey is all about for you, is it'll be a rough start, but it's going to be a healing journey for you, which will lead you to light. Let's read this for number 8. So for healing, it reads, I support you on the path of healing. I am the healer, she who protects midwives, wise women, and herbalists. I've inherited the magical knowledge of the crystals of life, cycles of life, death, and rebirth. Call me for a smooth birthing or to help someone cross the threshold. Threshold towards death, sorry. My deepest wish is to give all my support. My medicine heals the wounds of the soul and banishes negative energies from the body. The art of potions, filters, elixirs, and medicinal plants hold no secrets for me. I dry, I cut, I grind, I sing. Trust in me. I am powerful. I am a powerful medicine woman, a witch. The guidance for you is the time for healing. The time for healing has come. In the cycle of transformation, you are about to cross the threshold. What must you let die? From which tragedy must you free yourself? We come to this earth with a transgressional heritage that we are here to transmute. It is time to heal the wound of your soul, to find its treasure, its pearl. Sourceness of modern times, you have in you both the poison and the antidote. Your great power. The medicine woman of healing invites you to find your own medicine. Explore medicinal plants, crystals, dancing, singing, shamanic practices. Say yes to your gift. Connect to your archetypes and prepare yourself for a new stage on the path of healing. So for your ritual, you are being called to take up your drum or your rattle, find healing mantras. Find healing mantras. Choose an object to represent your wound, which you will later give back to nature. Light a candle symbolizing the light of your consciousness. Draw a healing circle around you. Call your allies, animals, totems, ancestors, and guides, before whom you lay down your wound. It even says, such as a betrayal of love, lack of recognition, abandonment, or abuse. Visualize your tragedy, honor it. Dance, sing, and let the tears flow. Close the ritual with a sensory meditation with essential oil, a powerful healer. Close the circle, give thanks. Find time to go out in nature to bury the symbol, object you had chosen to represent your wound. You can also call upon a shaman or healer to help you in your rebirth. Trust in the process. Trust in the process and enter into the cycle of life, death, and rebirth. And that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for sticking with me until the end. I know a lot of, individuals say, well, if this doesn't resonate, leave it behind. You're here for a reason. It's no coincidence that this video crossed your path. You can take what you need from it, and that would be fine too. If you could like and subscribe to the channel to support me, that would be greatly appreciated. If there were anything in the decks that you like, I'll list the decks that I used and add a link to it, to where you can get the decks. Thank you once again for tuning in and staying with me till the end. Love and light.